Yo, listen to what the man says about OG.
Yeah, nah, I think OG was special tonight on defense, and I think that when he has that energy, like he can be one of those guys that defensive player of the year kind of guy. Like I think he has that. I always try to encourage him, like his IQ on defense, his reads, and like when he's locked in, like you can see it. He's every deflection, every he always feels like he can get the ball, like like or the ball just finds him. So yeah, I think I try to just tell him like, man, like you're special, like in that sense, and if you really apply yourself into it every single night, like he can definitely be a nightmare for a lot of offensive players in the league.
Toronto Raptors. That's what I like to see, baby. That's what I like to see. Oh man, man, we gave them the business. We gave Atlanta a whole bag of tricks and treats. Cheese. That's how you bounce back. Watching that game literally felt like we were taking candy from a baby. And I gotta say that there were some things in this game. Some things in this game that were not all perfect. This isn't gonna be a clip about everything positive like we did last time. You know the formula. We're gonna do the good, the bad, and the ugly. First off, Pascal needs to give OG that mask. OG deserves that mask, man. He came up in there and just robbed Atlanta all game long. And I have to admit, I agree with what he's saying. OG definitely deserves to be in talks for Defensive Player of the Year. And I know it's early. But I've been saying this for years. I've been a Raptors fan for years. I'm not no bandwagon jumper. This has been going on for decades. And I'm finally trying to speak my truth about my team. Yo, shout out to all the content creators that hold down Toronto Raptors all these years. All of you guys, you know who you are. You've been holding it down for the city, for the team. And, all of this content that's been created over the years has been nothing but inspiring. I just got to throw that out there. Thank you. It's enabled me to find my voice and give myself that confidence that was required for me to step forward. So thank you to all you content creators. Keep pushing out great content, especially if you're a Raptors fan like myself. All right, I'm going to state the obvious. There's actually two good parts to this that I'm going to talk about. So the first part is, we got the victory over Atlanta. We beat the Hawks by 30 points. That's great to see. You know what I mean? Like, we really needed that, and it bodes well for us, even seeing that, we don't have our all-star point guard in Fred VanVleet out on the court for the game. Also, part of the good talks is, as a team, as a unit, the Toronto Raptors are really just synced in the defensive schemes that Nurse is bringing up, and it doesn't matter who's in the rotation. And obviously the bright light for today's video, and I want to highlight a bright spot specifically in OG Anunoby. The man had 6 steals, 2 blocks, 14 points, and contributed 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And only having 1 turnover. I am really, really liking what I'm seeing with OG Anunoby this year. And for any of y'all who picked him up in your fantasy league, congratulations, because I know there's a lot of doubters out there. All right, touching base on the bad part of the game. I want to start off by saying this is not any type of sort of way downplaying Fred VanVleet, but I just want to talk about the fact that he did rest this game. I did mention in my last clip, in the last game they played, that when Freddie went 0 out of 11, that's uncharacteristic of Fred. And there had to have been something going on with him. That's not a regular Fred game. I got faith in my dude. I knew he was going to bounce back, or the man needed rest. One or the other. And it just so happened he had a stiff back. My brother rest up. I know what it's like to have back problems. Trust me. So that's the bad part of that butt whooping we gave to those dirty birds, the Atlanta Hawks. Now, you thought 30-point loss was bad? Nah. I got to really highlight right now for the ugly side that what I'm going to talk about on this clip. For this game specifically, we're going to highlight Mr. Trae Young, who had a spectacular triple-double in fashion, leading his team to an embarrassing defeat with 14 points, 10 assists, and 10 turnovers. Yeah. Not a pretty looking triple-double for Mr. Trae Young. Now that's what you call a ugly line. And I'm holding on to him on my fantasy team, but that's neither here or there. It's all good. I know Trae's going to bounce back. All love, no hate. Listen, Toronto Raptors are a tough team to battle. And if you ain't coming at us straight, we are going to dismantle your team all year long. Look what we did to the Hawks. Anyways, my rant is over. Signing out.